Hello guys, this is Preeti. I'm going to start my YouTube channel related to the study, and this is my first video. This video is very useful for nursing students who those are pursuing BSc nursing, and also useful for the MSc students. So the my first topic is uses of epidemiology. So guys, before begin started to uses of epidemiology, first we'll discuss what is epidemiology. So mostly the epidemiology we are studying in a community health nursing subject, and also for in the MSc nursing first year we can study in advanced nursing practice. Okay, so in advanced nursing practice the epidemiology comes unit 4th, and the topic is uses of epidemiology. Okay, so let's discuss the some objectives. So first we will introduce the topic, then 7 uses of epidemiology, some other uses of epidemiology we also can study in this video, then systematic study of use of epidemiology. Okay, so let's start the introduction. So what is epidemiology? So epidemiology mostly we will study the occurrence of diseases, otherwise the frequency of diseases and how disease is distributed one place to another place, and what are the determinants of diseases. Okay, so determinants means which factors mostly affect the health, yeah, affect our main cause the health problems in India. Okay, so in this, epidemiologist often obtains information about the occurrence of disease and also help to determine which in the three possible sets of disease factor, host, agent, environment are important in the occurrence of a specific disease or class of diseases. Okay, so epidemiologist through the epidemiology can obtain the information how disease is frequent and how disease is occurrence, and help to determine through the three main sets. First one, host, agent and environment. Host, agent may be the pathogens, maybe the bacteria, and we can say the virus also. Then host, who is the carrier of diseases, and the environment, how the environments involved to distribute these are things, diseases. So we can study through the epidemiology. Then epidemiology also helps to identify the priority health issues and possible causes of disease or illnesses. Then we will discuss 7 uses of epidemiology will now be defined and explained in details. Okay, so first uses of epidemiology is that to study historically the rise and fall of disease in population. Okay, so study mostly in this we will identify in which area disease is more prone, which type of disease is more prone, and how in which area which type of disease is more fall. Okay, time trends in human population, we can also identify the disease profile through this, and we also can make the future prediction and giving the feedback, and e.g. Warning maybe we can give to the pupils. Then this result are useful for planning for health services and the public health also. Okay, the next second one is community diagnosis. So community diagnosis mostly we can do the identification and qualification of health problems in a country in term of mortality and morbidity rates and ratio. Okay, so through the community diagnosis we can identify and we can do the qualification of health problems in the community in terms of morbidity and mortality rate and ratio, because through the morbidity and through the death rate and through the morbidity disease rate and ratio, according these according to this we can find out the which type of disease is more prone. Then third one, planning and evaluation of health services. So planning and evaluation of health services epidemiological information about the distribution of health problem over the time place provide the fundamental basis for planning and developing the health services for assessing the impact of disease services. Okay, so mostly through the epidemiological information we can identify the how disease is distributed and which are the factors mostly affect the health of the population. Okay, so through the epidemiology we can plan how to provide the basic health services to the population according to need base, and also we can develop the new strategy and new plan for providing health services to the pupil, and also we can assess the impact of these services, how these services are play good for health or not. Okay, then next we will discuss the fourth one, evaluation and individual risk and chances. So through which the epidemiologist calculate the relative risk and attributable risk for a factor related to with the causes of disease. So we can estimate the individual risk of disease and accident or any defect, and estimate the chances of avoiding them can be calculated using the attributable risk, and it is the huge public health problem mm, in India. Okay, then fifth one, syndrome identification. Okay, so syndrome means the sign and symptoms together characterize the diseases. So medical syndrome are identified by the observing frequently associating finding in individual patients. Okay, so mostly this syndrome identification help in establish and set the criteria to define syndrome, and this is done by the describing the distribution and association of clinical phenomena in the population. We can identify the, then sixth one, completing the natural history of disease. Completing the natural history of disease, epidemiologists studying disease pattern in the community in relation to the agent, host, and environment factor is in a better position to fill up the gap in the natural history of disease. So in that we can understanding of the clinical picture and the natural history of disease, and they identify the gap in a natural history of diseases and take the measure to fill this gap. Then epidemiology play an important role in outbreak investigation to the establish the proper diagnosis of individual patient using the case identification. Then seventh one, searching for causes and risk factor. So epidemiology by relating disease to interpopulation differences and other attribute tries to identify identification and causes of disease. Okay, so searching for causes and risk factor. So through the epidemiological study we can search the which are the factor mostly affect to the health of the population, and what are the causes we can also identify. Okay, so in that the epidemiology constantly study the causes and risk factor of maybe the communicable and non-communicable diseases and other diseases, and it has been the instrumental in characterize the many numerous condition associated with the cigarette smoking like pulmonary and heart diseases to live and throat and lung cancer. So these are the 7 uses of epidemiology. So next we will discuss these are some other uses of epidemiology. First one, the study the occurrence and distribution of disease in the community. Then second one, identify the determinants of disease. Then third one, diagnose the health status of the community on the basis of the mortality and morbidity. Then fourth one, estimate the risk. Then plan effective needs based healthcare services. Then determine the usefulness and effectiveness of new or innovative techniques, measure and programs. Then systematic